Hi Aries, welcome back to those of you who are subscribed. Welcome to those of you who are new. We're going to be pulling some messages to get some general energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first 2 weeks of November. I'm going to be getting your messages, your primary messages from the Tarot de la Nuit deck, and then I'm going to be pulling qualifiers from the Arcanum deck. Two beautiful decks. I know I don't always give the information on my decks. I'm really bad at doing that. I'm very, very sorry. So let's get right into these energies and let's see what's going on for you guys for this time period. We do have Mercury retrograde. We don't really need to talk much more about that, right? Everybody's talking about it. It's fine. I love Mercury retrograde. It's retrograde half our life, guys. We can't just stop doing things. Just be extra careful. That's all. Just be extra careful. And try not to commit fully to anything until December 9th, really. Okay? Just until it's out of shadow is really what you want to do. But we do want to have, I wanted to mention on the 1st, okay? On November 1st, all the way to the 25th, we do have Venus in Sag, so for Sagittarius. So for those of you who are in relationships, this is a very supportive energy for relationships. Those of you not in relationships, a very supportive energy to meet somebody new, but you have to cast your net a little wider during these energies, okay? But everything is very supportive of you meeting somebody. And just because of this Mercury retrograde, just be careful with backing your stuff up. Give yourself an extra 10 minutes when you're traveling. You know the deal. But nothing that's going to like really get in the way. And if you have to sign something, sign it, you know. Just make sure you really read everything very, very carefully. Let's see what messages we... Okay, well, first of all, can we just look at the fact that we have nothing reversed? Two of Wands energy is your crowning. I like it. The Two of Wands energy is about you understanding that you are on a new path. You're on a new path, Aries. This is you opening up that next door of that next chapter of your life. Don't be bugged out by the fact that she's holding a skull. This is actually, the skull in this deck actually contains all of the wisdom from all of the past, right? And this is recognizing that, okay, you know, keep in mind, this follows the Ace of Wands, which is all about the will for new beginnings. So this is you in a space of being like, okay, what's my next step? Where am I going? And you being very open and excited and willing to step into this next chapter of your life. So let's take a look at what we have here. Oh, we have some really good cards here. Yeah. Okay. So let's just get right into anything that I'm seeing that I could say, okay, maybe it's like a little negative, but not really. We have the Four of Pentacles and then the Five of Pentacles energy. So the Four of Pentacles is the card of having, which is really, really good. I mean, look at her. She's living the light. You live in large, right? Having what you need. You know, this can sometimes be referred to as the miserly card. So you might be dealing with somebody who either is kind of weird about money, has money issues. Maybe you're struggling with money, something with money in your life right now, or this could just be connection. So this could be you being in a space of feeling like you have what you need as far as feeling connection, mental, physical, emotional, how you do the physical world, how you do relationship. But I do feel like you're looking for like a leveling up. There is a leveling up that I'm very much getting here, you know? And then we have this Five of Pentacles energy, which is, you know, giving me this feeling like, okay, you know, I have what I need, but I don't have everything that I want. My soul is not happy. I still feel this sense of lack in my life somewhere. So because this is a general message, I'm going to say it could be having to do with money. And who can't use more money, right? But I feel like it's bigger than that. It's bigger than just simply desiring to have more money, or just simply desiring to feel more supported in a relationship. It's like you're drawing a line in the sand for yourself here. And you're just really establishing in your own mind what it is that you want for your life, what's working and what's not working, because you're very, very ambitious. You're very ambitious in this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is you really knowing very clearly. You're very in touch with what your ambitions are, Aries, you know, and you guys are such hard workers. And and you're so smart, and you are the leaders of the zodiac, and this is you really keeping a laser focus on where it is that you want to go and what it is that you see for yourself as far as your life story, and really figuring out who exactly is going to be in that space with me. You know, really in that space with me, because you're going there. You're going. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. You got the Ten of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is telling me, Aries, that you're dealing with either a person or you're involved in a situation that's going to be supportive of where you see your life going. I really, really like this. The Ten of Pentacles is about attainment, but not only, this is about, you name it, okay? Deepening of commitment, deepening of connection, increased money. This could be a new job that you're really, really happy in. Things being really solid and steady with your family. Things going well with your friends. It's kind of an across-the-board energy. Pentacles really does mean so much. And it's telling, the fact that you have the Page of Pentacles here tells me that you are all about this new beginning and this new cycle. But because it's a core card, I can say that it's either just you being this willing or somebody actually sharing in this new beginning with you. Someone being really excited with you. And I do feel like that may be the case, only because we do have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like somebody's going to be coming in. This could be the person that you're with. This could be someone who you were with in the past, right? Because Mercury is retrograde. So we're going to be hearing from people from our past, situations from our past, conversations from our past. They're going to be cycling back around. Doesn't mean you have to jump on board with it, but it's just going to be there for you to actually experience or re-experience in a different way. And I do get this Knight of Wands is somebody showing up really very determined. Very determined. There's a determination about this energy that's undeniable. What they want to do, what needs to be done to make this happen. So I do feel like somebody is coming in with incredible intentions, beautiful intentions for a relationship with you. But I also do feel like, because it's a core card, I like to apply it to both ends. This is you being very, again, laser focused on where it is that you're going. Is you making it happen. But listen, Aries, you're meeting somebody else. You're meeting somebody. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Those of you who are not coupled are meeting somebody new. We have an Ace of Swords energy here. We have a Queen of Cups energy here. We have the King of Cups energy here. And we have the World. If you are not coupled right now, you will be. Okay? You will be. Those of you in relationship, you guys are in for a really important time period in your relationship where beautiful things are going to be seeded right now, that you guys are going to be growing together. Those of you who have been in a weird space with somebody, you guys are going to be having the conversation to figure things out. And if you are with someone who you're no longer with and the relationship is just not working, you guys don't see eye to eye, you're not of the same like soul tribe, and maybe there are narcissists, could be a bunch of things, but the moving on is going to be so much easier in this energy for you. I can't say that, but if that is your case, I'm telling you right now, someone new is coming back. Someone who you feel like you knew before. If you guys are not coupled right now, someone is coming back who you feel like you were either really with them in this life or you feel like you knew them before. So it could be from a past life. I don't get that this is somebody brand new. But guys, if it is, just try to like not go too crazy, heavy, full blown with the relationship until the end of November into the beginning of December, okay? Because you want to give the relationship the best chance it can have energetically, right? So just wait until Mercury gets out of at least retrograde, and then even better, out of shadow on December 9th. But Ace of Swords, this is about coming in and saying, listen, this is a new cycle. This is a new truth that's going to be happening. And I am so ready for it, right? This is somebody coming in, and I feel like somebody's coming in and they're professing this truth to you, a truth that you didn't know before, a truth that where you're just going to be like, what the hell, what? You know, like really not being able to believe it. The World card, this is the best card in the deck. Best card in the deck. This is everything. This is not having everything on like a Tuesday at 4 o'clock where poof, life is perfect. It's not like that. This is about you feeling undeniably, you shifting yourself onto the path that you're meant to be on in your life, where things suddenly just start to feel like they are falling into place. You have to stay open to accept this energy though. Aries, you have to, but look at this. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. I love this for a couple of reasons. First of all, when we get these so close together, this indicates a very strong partnership, number one. Number two, it does indicate a leveling out of the male and female, of the masculine and feminine within ourselves, not only within inside of you, but your partner as well. This is you both showing up, understanding what's necessary to make this relationship work. Neither of you afraid of commitment. Neither of you. This is completely positive, and you're going to end up with, in the space of the world with this 10 of Pentacles energy, and all of this is happening because you took a breather right at the beginning of this period, and you were like, Spirit, I'm ready for the door to open right in front of me. Where I've been, even if it wasn't so bad, I need to level myself up. I need new. I need to better myself, to grow, to make me a better version of myself, and to make sure and to hold accountable everyone and everything in my life, that we're all in the same space. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to sweep this. And I'm going to do, do I even need to do a love spread? I'm thinking here, should I... Should I do a love spread, or should I just do an X spread? Because quite frankly, guys, I'm feeling like it was pretty obvious there for me. I don't know. All right. You know what? Let's do a love spread. Let's just see what's going on. Let's get the story for what's happening through all this pretty. Things can't always be so perfect, can they be? Maybe they can. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, 5 of Wands, reverse. The Moon, reverse. 4 of Cups, reverse. The Empress, reverse. Chariot, upright. Okay, good. Star, love it. Ace of Cups, okay. Ace of Wands. Angel de la Nuit, strength. So, 2 of Cups. So here we have all the reversals. All right, I actually really like the 5 of Wands in this stack in reverse, because the 5 of Wands in the upright indicates, yeah, that you know what? Things are not clear between us. There's a lack of clarity. There's a fog. And it's just we can't see eye to eye. So, you're in a space of feeling, this is when it's upright, where you're in a space of feeling like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter what they do, what they say, we just can't see. It's like I feel like you guys for a time period had actually different views of reality from each other, where you just could not see eye to eye. You just couldn't see it. But in the reverse, this tells me that you guys are having a meeting of the minds. You're having that conversation. And, I feel like this is going to happen, though, because of this, Taurus full moon. I just feel like it's going to have a positive effect on you. I just really do. And I feel like the Mars-Pluto square is, because to me, this is indicative of November 5th. There's a Mars and Pluto square. So this is where you're going to need to watch out for like an eruption of a deep-seated issue. Under this transit, you might not even realize what you're actually upset about in this energy. You have to ask yourself in this space, have you been making repeated sacrifices but not getting your own needs met? This isn't the best day to hash it out. It's a good opportunity to get some clarity in a way. So I feel like that's what's happening here. You're getting some clarity here. And then we have the Moon reverse. I like the Moon reverse better than in the upright, because better out than in, because the Moon upright is about secrets and about what we do in secret. And in the reverse, it indicates that the secrets are coming out. So this totally lines up with this 5 of Wands being reversed. Like, I feel like the conversations are happening. The truth is coming out. And this might be you getting really honest with yourself too, Aries. I feel like you're getting very honest with yourself, because then we have the Venus-Neptune square on the 14th. And this is where you really need to ask yourself, are you more in love, like, with the idea of love than the actual person? Like, you might be wearing some rose-colored glasses when it comes to a certain relationship, and you just want to make sure that you're not really getting caught up in the fantasy of it all, and you want to really force yourself to look at what's really there. And I feel like you're getting very honest with yourself, and that's part of your resolve here with this Two of Wands energy, right? As you're crowning, is you getting really, really honest with yourself. Yeah. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay, more honesty, more getting real with yourself. I do like it. The Four of Cups reverse is about you identifying where you have felt kind of like left of center in the relationship, where you have felt disillusioned, where you feel like certain needs of yours aren't being met. But at the same time, because it's in the reverse, this is you really getting in touch with parts of yourself where, you know, Aries, and you can't beat yourself up for this. Sometimes we think we're more ready for a relationship than we actually are. And it's not that we don't want the love and the connection and the commitment. It's not that. It's that sometimes, you know, even if it's in the, you know, the deep pit of our recesses, you know, we still haven't healed a certain scar that we haven't really undressed and unpacked and embraced and worked into our life. And you're being made to look at that. You know, all this scorpionic energy, it's really making us look at the deepest part of ourselves. And I feel like you're just really, really just getting so in touch with that. And you taking a minute and taking a break, right, leading up to this, taking a break with the Empress reverse. The Empress is all about birthing things, making things happen, making things grow, right? She's the mother of the tarot. And in the reverse, this indicates stagnation, which I am not mad at all, because, well, A, it's Mercury retrograde, but B, this tells me that you're not jumping so headstrong into things that you might have done before. Because again, back to the Two of Wands, this is a new you. So you're really wanting to, in this relationship, you are really processing. You're processing here for sure. You are processing. Yeah. And I do see that you guys are just, you're moving forward. There is this forward movement. It's not happening right away though, because look, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The fact that they're on the table is positive. The fact that they're reverse just tells me that there's delay in this, but it's still they're still ace cards and they're still positive. This just indicates delay. This indicates that you went through a time period where you were holding back your true feelings, but you were letting them out. But now, yeah, because this Ace of Cups indicates that you were holding things in your heart that you weren't totally sharing, and you weren't sure if you wanted to fully go through, right, with this relationship and take it to that next stage. You just weren't sure. You couldn't figure it out. You weren't sure if this person was the right one for you. You weren't sure. You know that you love them, but you're wondering about, you know, are you both looking for the same things in life? Do you guys share the same, sort of at least the same moral compass? Do you guys frame reality in similar ways? Are they treating you with the respect that you feel like you need? You know, are there things about them that you kind of identifying as deal breakers, and maybe you feel like during this space where you felt like, you know, they weren't capable of changing, you know? They weren't capable of changing. And the Angel de la Nuit card, this is a bonus card in this deck, and in the reverse, it tells me that you felt like you weren't being supported in the way that you really felt like you needed to be supported. But I feel like the conversations are happening. Now, you were having to deal with a very strong ego, an ego kind of run amok, who really didn't want to listen to you. And that was really very much a deal breaker for you. And as far as your motivation to move forward, you know, you were really struggling with this for sure, right? But you have this, the support of the Chariot here and the Star. So the Star, first of all, is all about truth, right? This is about your soul's truth. Like, you can't lie to yourself in the star energy. And this is all about star blessings from spirit, you getting what you need to actually move into this next phase, to have this next to the Chariot, which is all about movement. This is a Cancer energy, and Cancer is all about love, but not any kind of love, like the kind of love that we feel at home in, that home space, right? There is a sense of you protecting yourself here, though, even in this Chariot energy, I do feel. So let's pull some qualifiers for this. Let's get some information on what happened with this. Four of Cups reverse, Two of Cups reverse. Why was Aries feeling this? Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. Okay. All right. So I'm getting that somebody came in. There was an argument, and there was this lack of connectedness, this lack of communication, because we have the Five of Wands in reverse here, and here we have it in the upright. So this is telling me that this probably caused that, where you guys were not having a meeting of the minds, you just weren't having a meeting of the minds. But I do get that this person ended up coming in with a new idea, a new strategy, something new. There's something new here about this, for sure. We have the Six of Wands qualifying the Two of Cups reverse energy, where you want to give this person your cups, but something was happening. Something was happening that was getting in the way. Yeah, you weren't feeling supported. You weren't feeling supported, Aries. You weren't feeling like you had a sense of lack within the relationship in one way or another, whether it was resources, whether it was emotional connection, physical connection. Were they showing up? Were they doing, were they a good partner? And I feel like they're coming in right now with these two are standing out to me. We have the Knight of Swords energy and the Six of Wands energy coming in. I do feel like whoever it was that you dealt with or dealing with, they're going to be coming in with a new idea, a new conversation. They want to be honest with you. They want to respect you. They want to have victory with you with the Six of Wands energy. Ace of Cups, gorgeous. So this all explains that first spread to me. You guys are going to end up in this Ace of Cups energy, which is all about a brand new start. A brand new start. This can be somebody from your past that's coming back, where you're going to have a new start with them, where there's going to be a sense of respect. You guys are going to have a victory. You guys are going to be framing reality in a much more positive way. Yeah, I really like that. Any other information? I mean, this seems really awesome. I almost hate to pull any cards, I love this. So let's just see any of the messages to close out. Give me 3 cards that Aries should focus on as advice from you, Spirit. Advice. Five of Swords. The Fool, take the chance. The Tower. Yeah. Now, I like this in this way here, because I'm going to tell you exactly, in a nutshell, what this tells me. I'm going to go like this. Five of Swords. The argument's going to happen. You're going to have an argument. Okay? There are going to be words slashing back and forth. You did this. No, you did that. Da 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 da. And then you guys are going to come to the point where you realize, you know what? That shit is done, right? That cycle that we were in, if we're going to make it happen, we have to rip down whatever we knew to be true. And we have to create this entirely new set of ideas, ideals, a new framework for this from the bottom up. We need to swipe the decks clean and really get down to the heart of it. And even though we're both scared to death to do that, both of you are scared, you guys are the Fool. You're willing to take the leap of faith. I love the Fool card. I always look at the Fool card and say it is every card in tarot, all in one. Beautiful. Willing to take that chance. It's a calculated risk, but it almost always has a very beautiful outcome. So don't be afraid of the Tower, and don't be afraid to have it fall apart, because whatever it was up till now, it can't continue like that. It just can't continue. Now, obviously, but I feel the need to say this, If you're dealing with somebody who's not in this space of willingness with you, this is probably not your reading. For those of you who are in a space where you guys can have this meeting of the minds, the energy is incredibly supportive of you having an absolutely beautiful outcome. Aries, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.